Hi. This is a video that I decided to do because I've come upon this problem, and I know that I've come upon this problem, and I know many females have. And a lot of times women don't know what to do, and men have come upon this problem, and they probably laugh about it, and they say, well, well, it depends on how you feel as a man. I mean, if you have pride in making your women hurt, then I guess you really don't care. But if you want to satisfy your woman, then this is a good way for you to listen to the woman tell you how she's being satisfied or whether you are actually satisfying her. This video is in regards to a man's penis size. A lot of times, men can be too big, and they can be too big for a woman. Every woman is made the same. Some women have smaller, they're smaller built. Their cervix and their hips are smaller. Everything's, they're more, if they have smaller hips, then they're more close together. And so a lot of times their bodies are made so they can't take all that. It's just too much. And so it makes it difficult for a woman. I know I've dated a guy, and he was just too much for me to handle, and I broke up with him because, I had to take a trip to the emergency room. It was just too much. And some people laugh, but my friends were all laughing at me like, girl. I was like, no, he is not going to be jacking me up. Because you can get ripped. Your vaginal wall can be ripped. A man can split you. So you have to be very careful. And I was in my 20s, and so there was no way I was going to do that. That was crazy. I kind of, we had to go. Sorry. Like you, but no. So we broke up because it was just couldn't do it. Now I also had a boyfriend once who was big as well, I guess you'd say. But he had no idea what he was doing with his, so it wasn't as big of a deal with him because he halfway used it right. You add to that like you want. Anyway, but I've talked to people and women and men who have had girlfriends or whatever, and if your girlfriend is pushing you away, telling you to stop, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, hold on, baby, wait a minute, then that should be a sign that you are hurting her. Women have organs on the inside. It's not like men on the outside. Women have organs on the inside, and you can do damage to those organs. You got to be careful. If this is one woman that you plan on marrying or you plan on being with her, you can prevent this woman from having babies. The rough sex can stop her from being able to have kids. You cannot do all that pounding and expect her to be all right. Just no, especially if you're a plus size. So you need to be a little bit more gentle when you're doing that. So for men, this is the video I'm trying to say, if you are a plus size, penis size, and I talk about like 5 inches, that's the average size of a man's penis is 5 inches long. 5 inches long. Now, that's direct. That's from heart. Now, if you are plus 5, 6 inches may not be as bad. But if you get to the 7s and 8s and 9s and stuff like that, and then you have a curve, you're not a straight, you're a curved guy, you can actually cause some damage. So, you need to be more gentle. You need to let her find a position that's comfortable for her. You can't go up in there thinking you're going to be pounding all up inside a woman. You need to be more careful. Women have sensitive organs in there where those babies are being carried in one day. And you can just prevent all that. Or even cause her to have real serious vaginal infections because you're in there pounding around things. So, best position for a woman in a situation where man is big, and it's best for a man to let a woman kind of guide this along in her positioning. What feels better for her. She'll tell you, but I think the best position probably would be if a girl's on top. So she can control the rhythm. And that way you don't get all excited and be pounding up in her. She kind of keeps you, she'll keep you at the pace she needs you to be so that she can become satisfied too. Now, if you don't care if she's satisfied and she's just a fly-by chick and you just want to get it in and do whatever and you don't care if she's walking crooked and she can't have kids, then fine. But if it's a woman that you care about and she possibly could be the mother of your children, and if you mess that up, she won't be having any children with you. You'll be wondering, I wonder why she don't have any kids with her. We don't have any children together. So, what I'm saying is this. She controls the rhythm, and then if your girl is screaming and screaming and screaming while you're having sex, and she just screaming her head off, oh, 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 and okay, sometimes screaming's okay. Plenty of us are screamers. But if your girl has never actually come to a point of climax, and you know when a woman has, well, maybe you don't know when a woman has, because maybe you can't tell. You should be more in tune with her body if you can't tell, or know what her emotions are when she actually is climaxing. You should be trying to find that out. That way